And of course, Chippy has now become obsolete. So we will have to take an upgrade rail capacity soon. I do have buy obsolete as a option because of the war, where you're saying, yeah, I'm buying used stock is what I was basically trying to play it as. Um, I'm Kelly Jack. Welcome back for the Simutrans sessions. This is session 26 or episode 26 in the Simutrans Pak128 First Honest Try sessions. Uh, session. It's a group of episodes for one session. I'm not doing seasons. I just don't see a season. I see, a run and then that's it. It's a session. Series, I don't know. I'm kind of upset that I'm losing the Chippy in a way. He's been a nice, reliable train. But now that I know that these are total drags unless you're using them, I'm seriously considering getting rid of this guy. As much as I was going to take an expand, I think we need to bolster our core business lines. And two of those core business lines are hurting bad. And it's going to require dozing some trees. So I'm going to doze out the trees first. We're going to start trying to. There we go. Trying to take and be a little bit more conscientious here. Visibility of how I'm doing things. And we are still back on the Calico Road here, as I'm calling it, or the Calico Cartage and Rails session. Chippy's been, yeah, I'm going to leave him up here though, so that I remember that, hey, Chippy's no longer available. We can't keep being Chippy. I'm going to take a peek. I've been letting it run for a little bit, and we're in May. We're at 150 or 55,000. However, we've flattened out our profit loss. If anything, it came up a little bit last month, which is good. Last year we ended up at 130. Our goal is to, which is not much, it's only 4,000 gain, and it's still a grand from that, but we are good recovery from that. So we're recovering from 1916. Slowly but surely, we need to turn this around. We need to start seeing profits up here. And I think the first way we can do that is to start looking at some of our trains. So what is available? Rail, not showing obsoletes. The RBG, which costs $1.30. Chippy was a lot better because he was cheaper. But we are in a whole new era. The RBG 230 and the RBG. Well, let's just do it the easy way. And he needs to have the tender, so he's an additional 23 cents. Ouch. So the 040 and the 230. Are all we have for engines at the moment. Looking at the forward time frame, where does it begin? Our next good item is in 23. We get the motor car. So we can start replacing our passenger trains with those motor cars. and that should up our game a little bit. We will also get the muscle arm, steam. Pricey as all get out. 200, oh yeah. But $202.45, 62-kilometer limit. So we'll be running faster. I mean, let's face it. Right now, we've got these guys who are running me at 45 and 82. That guy's going to be 82. Much more power. He's going to be able to pull a lot more stuff. So we will be taking a look at some of these trains in the near future. As a matter of fact, a couple of these are going to get it. Like my short lines, I'm going to leave on the RBGs, on the 040s. The big guy's going to get other things. And I think the chippies need to take and start going up. And we need to take and build a 100-click railroad now, or at least an 80-click railroad. So we're going to have to up our game, because our current game is limited to 60 clicks. So where we're running passenger lines, we need to have faster rail. We also got an electric car came out. Aha! The Cinder came out. What is the Cinder? Let's take a peek. Rail. The Cinder is an electric. It's our first electric engine. 125,000, so it's a little bit cheaper, just a little bit, but those motor cars are going to be where we're going to go to. I'm going to hold out on rail replacement until we get the motor cars. The motor cars go 60, so we won't have to upgrade. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Jack's figuring, Kelly Jack could be figuring that his rail lines are tougher. Another thing I need to look at down the road is what else I can take and do to straighten out some of these things. You know what? Our long distance trains. Let's go into our train list. Go to trains, and we want to look at bulk freight, because that's where the least profits generated. There we go. So we know that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are now on the chippies, which are obsolete. So let's see where we're at. And I still don't know why I'm running a caboose on that guy. So Collier 1 could probably really use, as soon as I get an empty train, a good run of cleaning house. And we may be able to get it down to 2 trains, which will get us some money back, because our trains are worth, well, we're going to get 35,000 back just for there, and 2,300 back if we get rid of a car. And then I will hold on to the caboose, because the cabooses are pretty much gone at this point. 2,500 if I wanted to sell it. So cabooses get you good money because so many people over the years wanted that caboose to build a little camper cabin out of or whatever. That's why they go for a little bit more. It's not just the passenger accommodations, better demand. So they'll hold their value a slight bit better, hopefully. There we go. We got one who is good to go. And hey, find a depot. While we're at it, we're going to go to him and ride along. He's tied up, of course, at our big mess. And we'll park this guy over here for a minute. Minimize him. Right along with him. Back down to our depot, which is quite a ways away, really. You know, when you get to it, we've also should be considering a couple other depots down the road. And I am seriously considering a minor change to our in and out pattern there to force an issue. And he's got a haul to go. We still haven't even seen the first peak. There's the depot up there. Yep. Chippy and his depot run. There we go. He's got to wait for the single line section to clear. And as you can see, we also switch which side we're running on over there. And I'm debating whether to do that as for the main line, dueling it. How I want to take and fix that. Do I fix this section? Because that's something to consider. I don't know how much traffic's actually going by. I can check, and there is a way to check. Hey, so we're getting 10 convoys a month. So 10 consists, 10 trains are going by each month on that section of track. Which means each of these should have 5 or 6. Yep. He does his big little loopy thing crazy loopy thing I did so that I could have space for a longer train to dispatch all the way out and be able to begin building the next train. All right, he's back in the depot. We're going to take and open him up. So we're going to remove his engine, remove the whole thing. Chippy had a name, right? No, he didn't. And we're going to replace him with the upgraded train. There's still not a better gondola, but look at that. And he goes back to Collier 1. See if these other two free up here in a minute. And we need to make certain that all stations are now 4 on either end of Collier 1. So we need the station list, go to Telford, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. And then go to power station where I know it is not. And that's where we need to take and do a little bit of an extension here. So we're going to extend the delivery line, put a new terminus point on him, and hopefully they full depth, but I doubt it. So as always, we will retarget because I did discover this was an issue before. So I want to come to here, I want to insert a stop, do him, take out the original stop. Now we should be good. He's going to go full depth. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this might be part of the issue. We've had 3 long trains that weren't unloading all the way. So again, I'm going to close him out all the way back. And with that done, now we can come back out to Collier 1. He's got full depth run. We now need to find out where these guys are at. He's still loading at the station. And the other guy just finished unloading. That's him. So as he heads on out, we're going to send him to the depot. And tag on to him so that we can see where he's at. Okay, so we now know that that's good. The line itself was fixed up, so we're good there. Now we can start upgrading these trains and seeing if we can start making some more money, especially on these longer haul trains with a more powerful engine that hauls more cars. That's been the goal. We're also getting a speed record from the Praga bus, who's getting out. Gonna have a chit chat with the boys about the cost of tires, aren't we? And I am tired of this spot. I have decided that something needs to be done here. Good, you found out where you need to go. And I think I can cheat it right there, yep. Into that. Because it's still early, there we go. And this should allow us a little bit more functionality, hopefully. Let's see where this guy's at in relation to the depot. He's getting there. Do that swap out on that engine. And then I think The caboose train will be going the way of the dodo bird. As much fun as it was to have a train with a caboose on it, we'll be bringing it back, selling the engines, both of them. Now this is a different engine. This is an 040, but we're upgrading to that more powerful engine regardless. The other issue is we do have just too much capacity even at that level with these two new trains. Yeah. So we remove. Put that new train out there onto the line. Yep, that's one too many. Put him onto Collier 1, which is now losing money temporarily due to the dispatch of these new, more pricier trains. And I think we'll leave it there and we'll pick it up next episode to see how the financials worked on that and how long it's going to take us to begin getting some changes. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having. Hopefully it doesn't involve as many cough drops to keep your voice